Sometimes with your liners you're going to run into a liner that you've sold that is actually too scooped for the fabric you're using. This is a cotton, so it can be used anyway, but if you have a very strong grain, you're going to want to have the grain run horizontal along the top, along the bottom, but across the ends. Also, the scoop will distort the grain, so we want to have the upholstered ends. So we're going to wrap each one individually. We start by sizing our fabric in our strips. Where we're going to wrap the glue is on the face, across the back, and on the ends. We're going to leave the leading edge as clean as possible. We're going to start with the ends because they will suck up the most glue. So you want to go ahead and let them start adhering or taking up the glue. Roll the ends, making sure that we have a nice even coat with no holidays and no excess. Making sure that we're clean. We lay it on and gently bring it down to the profile of the liner into the scoop, slowly working it with your fingers, and then along the back. Make sure you really work this scoop because it's the only chance you're going to get, and it really wants to be well adhered to the liner. Once you've got all that done, the ends are very important. You're going to take your thumb and lay it along the edge and just roll it over. As you can see, some of the glue is seeping through on the end. This is a good thing. That's what we want. We want good, solid adhesion on the ends so that the fabric, the wood, and the glue all become one. And do the other side too. Until you have the whole profile all glued down on the ends. Next, you want to take your scissors and cut into the rabbit. And then into the face, exposing just that little edge of the rabbit, but leaving plenty for the lip that we will glue down in a second. You can also slice right along the edge, cleaning up this. Front and back. As you can see, we've got the leading edge still dry and it doesn't adhere. This is important because we want to be able to smooth it around that leading edge without it gluing before we get it into the rabbit lip. Let's go ahead and trim the back off this now. We can go ahead and do that with a razor and let it just ride along the edge as we apply pressure to the extra piece of fabric. This gives us a nice clean edge and piece to work with. Notice I didn't roll all 4 legs of the liner at this time. I'm only working with 1 at a time. This way you don't have 3 of them that are drying. Finish each one at a time. Now we'll take and we'll roll just the under part of the lip very gently as to not get any on the leading edge. Then we take our swipe and wipe, laying it down, and come over around it and then push into the lip with a swipe and wipe, establishing that crease in the very back of the rabbit. Once that's in, you can take your corner tool and run it along and really guarantee that it's well pushed down in there. Then floating the tip of the razor blade in the edge that you've established, you can slice the fabric and peel it off. And there's your first leg. And there you have the 4 basic skills necessary to add double digits to your bottom line. Where you go from here is up to your own creativity. I'm Baer Charlton, Master Picture Framer, and this has been Fabric Wrapping 101. Thank you for coming to class.